Book of Jake. It's the Book of Jake. Book of Jake.
Bro, what you looking at, bro? What you smiling at? Oh, something funny? Something funny? You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay, sometimes it takes a stranger to tell us the truth about ourselves. So an American named Terry Pernell, came to Malaysia and I caught him on social media. He was on my algorithms and I was like, who is this guy talking to us about Malaysia? It's the details we often overlook, and today we are going to see Malaysia through your eyes, Terry, and maybe, just maybe, we'll start seeing ourselves differently too. Okay, so my name is Jake Abdullah. This is the Book of Jake, where we talk to really interesting Malaysians and also people who talk about Malaysia. So Terry, let's get straight into this. Welcome to the show. Before Malaysia, before your reels, before the followers, who was Terry?
Terry was a dude who's traveling every country in the world, but I was currently traveling in Africa, experiencing culture, food. Not so much the food. That's the crazy part. But more the culture of the countries.
You like people?
I love people.
Okay.
Yeah, I love people.
Okay.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think that's who I am for the most part. You know, before this, I mean, I've been a lot of things. But I think, you know, that's what my bio would say. I'm traveling every country, you know, then Southeast Asia was next. So does that help?
What was your profession?
Oh, so I was in the military before. I've been in sales, been a real estate broker, mostly sales. I'm real good at talking. I believe that. I'm a great talker and a great listener, and you know I play music as well. So I think the music thing just helped with having in a gospel church. You know, in a gospel church where they just get up and sing anything. You gotta find the key real fast, and if you don't find the key, you the devil. You the devil, and you going to you know. But yeah, I think that's where, you know, I think people is my thing. But yeah, I've done a few things, bro. I mean,
Do you remember the moment you first landed in Malaysia, and what did you expect? What completely shattered your ideas about Malaysia?
It was like 6 a.m. I was walking around outside. Y'all, am I even supposed to be out here right now? Like, I didn't know no laws. I didn't know nothing about Malaysia. I don't know nothing. I didn't have no expectations, but I didn't expect like grandiose. I was really thinking something little so I could just easily just, you know, coast through, then go to Thailand, then do Singapore, and just keep coasting. My mind was blown. And that was the first time I did a video and was like, I'm scared. You know, I usually don't talk like that. You know, I'm usually like a tough guy. Yeah.
So you did a reel about a simple Malaysian rest and R&R stop lately. You were traveling, and for us it's really ordinary, but for you, you spoke about it like it's like, oh wow, it's like, you know, you just discovered sliced bread. It was extraordinary. What do you think outsiders like you see beauty where locals miss out?
Well, I think it's, you know.
I'm sorry for calling you an outsider, but
no,
I'm
you
sure
can
you
call
know
me an outsider. Yeah, I think if you've been riding a Rolls Royce for all of your life, you don't really know it's a Rolls Royce. Like you've been riding a Rolls Royce your whole life, so how would you know? I think it may be something like that. Y'all have good food, y'all have had it, you know, and you don't know.
Take it for granted, right? Yeah.
It's not a negative. It's just like it's a positive, right? It's a positive. You used to riding in a Rolls Royce. You used to Lamborghinis. You used to people smiling. It's part of your culture. You used to getting along with different cultures. Come on, Terry, calm down. Just chill out, bro. Where are you from?
Let me take you back to what you said. You're used to, you know, getting along with different cultures. Is it different in the States?
Yeah, it's different. It's different. You have that fear factor, right? Because people have the little things on their hips. So, you know, you know, you pressing yourself fully unless you are, I don't know, unless you guys maybe security guards. God got me and I'm going to be fine. I'm just going to be myself no matter what. So I think, you know, it's a safety thing. I think first, right? I think
you want to stay alive.
Yeah, you want to stay alive, bro, especially if you got something to lose. You know what I mean? Here,
we take that for granted because, you know, no matter how much we complain, and there are times where we are different and usually we are navigating through it, but it's really safe. I've never felt unsafe in Malaysia ever. That's the thing that we don't appreciate, you know, so it was great for you to actually bring it up in that sense. Okay, so every country leaves a fingerprint on you, okay? What has Malaysia left you?
Malaysia got the arm prints on my shoulder like that. One hand is like this and the other one like this.
That's good to hear, man.
And they just rubbing and they like, Terry, it's okay, bro. Nothing's gonna happen to you. You can be yourself, bro. It's
Malaysia.
very warm, bro.
Yeah. So of all the states you've visited so far in Malaysia, and if you can remember, which one left a
you dirty for that. I love Penang, right? Penang is food heaven.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Batu Pahat, Johor, Johor. I haven't been to JB yet.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Where else else I've been?
in
I've been to Selangor.
Terengganu.
I have not been to the beaches in Terengganu, and I love Terengganu.
Oh, but Terengganu is just amazing beaches. Yeah.
You feel me though?
Yeah,
I have
of course,
not been to the beach.
Okay, you're in Kuala Terengganu.
I did not want to leave.
Beautiful people, nice food, warm. Everybody wants to invite you to their houses.
Well,
so I hitchhiked Malaysia when I was 18, and I stayed almost 6 months in the East Coast because they were so good people.
Yeah, bro, they are so good, bro. I had a host there, right? This whole pool house with the pool. I had 4 bedrooms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro. He had a schedule for me every morning. He came and got me, even let me sleep late if I needed it. And we would go to the restaurants a few times. They was like, no, we'll pay for it.
Yeah, that's Malaysian hospitality. You know, you can actually walk into anybody's house and have a meal. You can actually, hey, I'm hungry, and people will let you in. It's just amazing, and we take that for granted.
Y'all take that for granted, bro. You know, in America, we don't do that.
I know. It's like,
get off my yard. Get out my yard. Right, am I right, bro?
It's true. It's true. I've been there, and it's different. How has Malaysia reflected America back to you?
Man, look, Americans, listen to me. When you come to Malaysia, you are safe, okay? You can be yourself. You do not have to worry. Nobody is trying to hurt you. We always on guard. We are always waiting for the bad thing to happen. We always waiting for the ceiling to fall. We always waiting for the big bang. It's not going to happen here, y'all. Y'all can actually just calm down. I call this a mother country. I'm looking in the camera because I really want them to feel this. This is important because this makes me want to cry that I can come here and feel safe. Nobody's trying to hurt me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You can actually express yourself. Think of like this country like you going to see your mom, right? You're not going to do everything in front of your mom. You're not going to be blowing smoke in front. You're going to go outside when you blow smoke. This is a mother country. This is where you come get love, and it's going to be so big, and it's going to overwhelm you, and it's okay because this is like mama. Malaysia's like mom.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you've seen Malaysians invite you to concerts. You were at the BCL concert.
Man, yes,
restaurants. I saw the people from the Serai group got into a restaurant, and wow, you know, and even to their homes. You've been welcomed like family. Now, let's be honest. If you were in Thailand, Vietnam, or even back home in the States, do you think the same thing will happen?
No. It ain't set up like that. Malaysia's set up that way. I mean, I've asked several people because somebody told me about smiling. Every time I smile, I know, wow, you smiling. Then somebody told me, yeah, Terry, we talk. Well, they put it in the comments. We were taught, you know, smiling is a charity.
Yes.
And I asked different people because I'm really checking on that because that makes y'all very special. That is not American way. That is not the American way. You smiling at people in America, they might think you up to something. Bro, what you looking at? You know, people that been pow for this. Bro, what you looking at, bro? What you smiling at? Oh, something funny? Something funny? You know what I mean? Here, smiling is a charity. And I don't mean to ride this out, but this dude literally, he took me out to eat because he took me out to eat, then he had me outside. I was like, bro, can I answer you a question? He's like, yeah. Did you really learn about smiling as a kid? Like, he says, bro, I don't have no money to get you. He empties. I don't have nothing to give you. I ain't got no money. I don't have no big house. I don't get. But this smile, bro, he made me cry.
That's beautiful.
Yes, bro.
That's beautiful.
The smile.
Let me teach you something. In Malaysia, when you meet somebody, they'll say, "Sudah makan."
Yes.
Have you eaten? But actually, it's a term of endearment. They're not asking you, have you eaten? But they're saying that, hey, I care for you. And like whenever we meet somebody, say, hey, dah makan. That to me is so uniquely Malaysian. Okay, let's talk about the business. You're traveling, you're creating content at a level that you have to use money. How are you financing this whole trip, man?
Oh, man, God is good, man. And I was in the military. So, yeah, I'm a service-connected veteran.
So you get your pension? And
I do get a pension, yeah. So,
do you think that this is going to spin off to a financial aspect of your life?
Definitely. I mean, that's a no. But you know what's bigger than money to me? How somebody treat me, feeling safe, feeling all that, being invited on your show.
Thank you.
Money can't buy this, right? Well, maybe it can. I don't know. Maybe
no,
charge.
not yet.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it definitely will turn into money, you know what I mean? Because, you know, that's the way this phone thing is set up. When you start getting spins and people start, you get in the algorithm, you know, and our property is like a love of mine and music, so I can definitely see that.
You play the keyboard, right?
I play sometimes. I sing sometimes.
Oh, great. You sound like you got a great voice.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Appreciate you, man.
Okay, so here's an uncomfortable uncomfortable question.
I like those.
Some people look at what you're doing and say, and that's great exposure for Malaysia. Others say we are giving away free meals, free concert, free stays.
Yeah.
What is this return, and how do you answer their skepticism?
Maybe I'll ask you when we get done with this, bro, what do I owe you? And I do mean that. And I ask several people when they do something to me, I look at and they'll tell me, no, bro, we were raised, you're supposed to give, and that helps
That's
you.
true.
They help you in the afterlife. And then I have to ask them, I say, but bro, put yourself in my shoes. You have given me all this and you just met me. Put yourself in my shoes. When you feel like you owe something, oh, Terry, I understand that. Well, brother, just pray for me.
That's a Malaysian thing.
Yeah, pray for my family. Pray for my family's health and pray for that. So, I mean, I get people saying the free meal thing. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
I grew up. We were so poor that I grew up on free meals.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to walk into my neighbor's house and say, "There's something I can do to grab a meal."
Yeah.
And usually they'll say, "No, you can just have." So I asked that intentionally. Okay, so
Did I answer it okay?
yes. At the heart of it, do you think Malaysians are too hungry for foreign validation?
Yeah, it's hard to see. Like I said, if you riding around in a Lamborghini every day, you don't really know it's a Lamborghini. You're like, it's just a Lamborghini, Terry, calm down. I mean, so I really think y'all in this country is very organized. And y'all, this is a Muslim country, y'all. You got your Hindus and all y'all coexisting like that. I don't know what to tell y'all. You would have to go to some other countries and then
Understand the
you'll
fragility
understand.
of True.
Yes.
You've traveled across Southeast Asia. People always compare Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia. Now, not as a tourist, but as a storyteller, where does Malaysia stand out or fall short? Sorry.
Oh, I'm going to be very clear here. I've been about 32 countries in the last 3.5 years, constant traveling. Malaysia is the best for me. The best.
I keep telling that to everybody.
Yeah, the best. Hands down. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I see. I know how people treat me. I have not felt out of place. Sometime in Mount Kiara, I'll be like, okay, I'm not supposed to be here. I ain't got enough money to be over here in Mount Kiara. But other than that, like...
But you got that dope haircut there. Afghanistan guy did it.
Yeah, shout out the barber bus. Yeah. But seriously, man, I'm loved like a baby.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah,
so
bro. It's like God knew, or y'all knew. Y'all looking at me and like, oh, let's get Terry something to eat, man. Let's get some of this guy. Let's talk to him. That's dope, man. To be, and I'm me. When you see that video, it's right here, but this me.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
It's very authentic. That's why I reached out to you.
Appreciate that.
So
Jack.
speaking about that, and a good segue to algorithms decide what you want to see in your storytelling feels raw and human. So do you see yourself in the future as a documentarian or, probably a sort of a mascot for a country or a sort of a spokesperson for? Do you see yourself in doing stuff like that?
Spokesperson for countries? Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I could totally be a spokesperson for Malaysia, man.
That's what I'm saying, because to me, it's like you're a walking billboard for Malaysia, and you're putting out content to say, you know what, this is, and it's pardon the expression, it's coming from the horse's mouth. So
But I have learned something, Jake. When I did this video, when I first got to Malaysia, I was so excited. I did this video. I said, Malaysia is the best country in Southeast Asia. I'm ready to argue. I'm ready to argue.
I saw that, yeah.
And Malaysians in the comments like, no, Terry, please, we don't want that attention. We live in trees. This is Wakanda. But now I get it. This is Wakanda. This is mom. You don't tell you're not taking everybody to your mom.
Exactly.
This is one of those
places. This is
places.
a quiet secret.
You gotta have respect here.
Yeah.
You want to do some other stuff. You go to Thailand, you go to Vietnam. This mom. This is mom. You need to be respectful here. You have to.
Yes, that's true.
You have no choice, because you're gonna see the women walking around with their thing or not. You know what I mean? But you're gonna know I'm somewhere where I can't be walking around doing crazy stuff. It's gonna grab you. You're gonna be grabbed. You're gonna know that you're not supposed, that this ain't the place.
Do you miss America?
I don't miss America at all. And I love my country, okay? I don't mean that in a bad way, but I think my country got me ready to be loved the right way.
Less than 5% of Americans have passports.
That's probably true. I started making my content 3.5 years ago. I was only doing the video thing. Hey guys, I'm in Peru. This is Peru. Because I have people in America, friends, family, that will not leave their city. They will not leave their city. And some of them won't get a passport. Yeah, they won't.
I think America is the world, right?
I don't think that they think America is the world. I would not say that. I think it's a financial freedom type of thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? America's very, very, very money driven. You know, you got to take care of yourself. It's a dog eat dog world. You know, you got to, you got to be on that treadmill, pay the rent, $2,000 for the rent. Then you got to get some food. Then you got to put some gas in the car, get some more gas in the car. It's not because they don't want to or whatever. It's not that. I don't think it's that. I think it's purely financial.
But if you think they know what you know, they'll get out.
They will say, they will have their pennies. They'll have a piggy bank. They'll have a piggy bank.
I believe you.
Yeah, they'll have a piggy bank for the flight. And they might save up 3 months and just be like, I'm just going to roll this out.
Because, you know, I tell people, I'm in KL. For me to get to another country is less than 60 minutes.
Man.
I can get to Thailand in an hour 15. I can get to Singapore in an hour. I can get to Bali in 3 hours. I can get to Jakarta in 2 hours. I can get, you know, anywhere in Southeast Asia. And it's just amazing. And just one flight, like I know in the States, like if you're flying from LA to somewhere, it's going to be 3 hours or 4 hours. And we don't appreciate that. So for me, it's like I've traveled all over Southeast Asia and quite a bit. What you're doing encourages me to travel and learn much more. And because the experiences, you know, it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
So when are you going back to the States?
I don't know how to answer that right now. Because
you're enjoying yourself, right?
Yeah, my family, we got the video. We video and everything. And they know if they ask me to come back, I'm coming back.
Okay.
I used to do 3 months away. Come back.
Okay.
But the last time was a year in Africa, traveling that countries in Africa. But yeah.
So my friends in East Malaysia, Borneo, Sabah and Sarawak asked me, when are you getting there?
October.
Oh, it's an amazing place. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When in October? They asked me to.
Around the second, third week.
Okay.
Around the second. Y'all be serious here in Malaysia. Y'all like, when are you coming?
Yeah, because
where are you and when are you coming?
Amazing, different. We look at East Malaysia as completely like a different country. And I mean this in a very endearing way. I love East Malaysia.
Okay.
I set up radio stations all over Asia.
For real?
Yeah. So, and East Malaysia was one of the best places I've worked with. Really nice people, and they are really, really different.
Really?
Yeah. So you will have a great time. Okay. So we often look at our own country and see only the cracks. And you know, and Malaysians, when I talk, you know, Malaysia is, you don't understand. And they sort of repeat what everybody, or regurgitate what everybody tells them. But the truth of the matter is, it's such a beautiful place. Okay. You have shown us that Malaysia is not just a destination, it's a story. And it's still being written.
It is.
Okay. So what would you want to leave our, you know, my listeners or audience about Malaysia? What, you know, if you had to tell them Terry Pernell quote, what would it be?
Y'all comment or message me where to go and what foods to try, because I know y'all used to do them food vacations. Somebody used to tell me that. And hopefully when you watch that video, you feel like when you back in your childhood. You know what I mean? When I'm eating nasi dagang in Terengganu, or if I'm eating, I don't know, this in Penang or the
Nasi kandar.
Okay, the nasi kandar, the liqueur. I hope that it takes you back, but I really will try to visit your places if you tell me. I will definitely try to visit y'all where you from and eat the food that you tell me, because y'all are so dope, man. And I really, when y'all see me, whatever you see, this energy that I got, look at that's a reflection of you, right? I wouldn't be able to move so freely through your country, right? Without y'all, right? So please see me. When you see me, see yourself.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Look, I got chills saying that, y'all.
Good, yeah.
This is not me. Jake invited me. I didn't invite myself. I didn't invite myself to Terengganu. Y'all invited me. So when you see me, see yourself. And please, if I don't respond to your comments and nothing like that, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you or nothing. It's a lot of them, y'all. And I'm doing all this stuff, but I love y'all so much. And I want y'all to know y'all are beautiful from your Muslim culture. Oh my God, I love it so much. I'm getting to see the women walk around with the veils on. That is so, like, that takes me so spiritual. Everything here just make my mind think of my mom. She's very spiritual. She loved me. It's all good thoughts of my mom. Y'all give me so many good thoughts. My mind don't go to the gutter. Alcohol, like all that. I'm having halal fun, okay? And I love this. Yeah, I love this halal fun that I'm having, y'all. It's good for my spirit. When y'all see me, I am under the influence of nothing but love, for real.
That's so good to hear, man.
Yeah, brother.
That is so good to hear. Last question. You are traveling with your partner? Oh,
yeah. Shoot, it was too early for her.
Okay.
Yeah,
and she's also into travel and stuff like that.
Yeah. We've been traveling for a year and a half together.
Oh, fantastic, man.
Yeah.
So really happy to have Terry, and you've made me fall in love with Malaysia again, and I think that's what I wanted to get you in the show for, because we complain a lot, the grass is always greener, but we don't understand that it's such a beautiful country. Like I said, I've been to LA, I stayed in New York, and it's not the same. I've lived in parts of the world where it's actually tough. Malaysia, you can walk at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., anywhere, and you're safe. You're safe. Yeah. So thank you for being on the show, buddy.
Thank you so much.
It's been so good having you. I'll probably get him out for a meal or something one of these days. Yes. Guys, if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow Terry Pernell on his Instagram. Grow his account. And we'll catch him soon, inshallah. Take care.
Book of Jake. It's the Book of Jake.